Hey, hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. All right. Those of y'all who know this is the UNA Republic site. I'm talking sports right now. I'm gonna come back and actually do some some law. We're gonna talk law like we talk law. Y'all know how we do it. But right now, I'm about to get into some sports. I want y'all to join in with me, if you will. I'm going to do it quick and get it out of here because I got a game I got to talk about for tomorrow night. Y'all know I'm loving my Coach Prime. I'm loving the CU Buffs. I got to talk some sports. So I invite you all to join in with me. Okay. And if not, come back in a few minutes because I'm going to get into some law after I do this. So let me get into it. I'm yours truly, Diva. Welcome. This is Louie Luggage. I'm representing for Louie Luggage tonight. We're dealing with everything CU Buffs. So we're talking some Colorado football, talking about some Coach Prime stuff, talking about some Shador, talking about some Travis. We're going into it real quick tonight. I'm going to hit it and I'm going to quit it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead and do this thing because, listen, I'm excited about this whole season. I've been telling y'all from the beginning, every game Colorado plays, they need to play it like it is a bowl game because that's how everybody else is treating it. This is a bowl game for all these other people. They're getting ratings that they've never seen before. Every team that they play and every team that they play, every game they go to, even if it's an away game, the stadium is full, sold out. So these are times that we need to be documenting because Coach Prime is breaking all types of records. I'm doing my documentation because I want to say, I know where I was. I was right here in the house because I need to just document this. This is a very historic time. So, excuse me. So that's why I'm taking time to document this. Louie Luggage. Y'all can find us. And by the way, my friends who are tuning in, help a sister out. I want y'all to go over to Louie Luggage on YouTube and go to Louie Luggage on TikTok and subscribe, okay? YouTube and TikTok, LOUIS Luggage, LUGGAGE. Go over there and subscribe. All right, welcome everybody. Hello. So if y'all want to join in with me on this sports, I really do appreciate it. Once I get that channel built up and y'all can help me. If you like sports, you can help me and go over to YouTube and or TikTok and subscribe, all right? Or follow, all right? So now let's get into this thing. We're talking sports. We are talking sports. First of all, the big news, big news, big news. Travis is back. And everybody is excited about Travis being back. And I, too, am excited because I do love me some Travis. Our little brother is a special light being. He really is. So he's back. He's ready to play. He's been in practice. Now, the last practice he was in, he wasn't in pads. And I think Coach Prime was saying he needed to just sit out for a second and prepare. And they were going to go hard the next day. So he's ready, supposedly, for Friday's game. Now, Coach Prime is going on about how he hates nighttime games. Prime time is upset about playing in the prime time. How the ham sandwich doesn't happen. I don't get it. I don't know. But he does not like night games. Well, he says, what are we supposed to do with the kids for the whole day? What? That's a good question because you do have to keep them in line, in order. As somebody who's had to deal with young people and organizations and getting them together and keeping them together and making sure they don't get out of hand so that they're ready for the game, it is a task. And so I do understand what he's saying. But at the same time, prime time, you are prime time. Get ready to play in prime time. So get ready because we ready. And yeah, it's going to be a late game. It's 10 o'clock on the Eastern. All right. And so we're going to be ready for it. I don't care how long it is. I'm going to stay up for it. Now, as far as Travis, he's expected to play both sides. When asked, Coach Prime it was asked of Coach Prime, do you hold him back a little bit and only put him on one side or just play him on the other side? And Coach Prime said you can't play him like that because he needs to be on both sides. So either you're gonna play him or you're not gonna play him. So we're just looking forward to seeing Travis back, and everybody is excited about this. They're like, Travis gonna change the game. Travis gonna change the game. Well, I hope that's what happens. Travis comes in and locks down all the receivers for Stanford on one side of the field and comes in on the offense and just makes plays to the point where they have to double team him and triple team him if they want to keep him from scoring. All right, so I want to get into this thing now with respect to Shedeur. Let's get on it. So I'm just gonna move through these things real quick. Like Shedeur has gotten heat. Shedeur is getting heat for telling time. Shedeur is telling all the time, and he's getting heat on that. So let's get into this thing about what's going on with Shedeur, and I want to give my little take on it. Now, let me switch. Let me flip my screens. Let me flip the screen. Here we go. The Shedeur. All right. So Shedeur has been getting a lot of heat for doing the Shedeur. I'm not going to get into the people who are saying whatever the negative things they're saying because that doesn't need to be talked about. But somebody did make a point, and it was, and I'm drawing a blank on my friend's name because I really do like him. But he made a point about why this flashing the watch could be harmful to him because, you know, a lot of people have issues and they see this team as a target. Now, the thing happens where you got to watch your back at you. So doing these kind of things where he's showing off his merchandise and his watch and he's doing the symbols, that could be harmful as far as somebody trying to target him. All right. Other than that, I think it's great that he's setting his trend. He's making his mark. But again, I do understand what they were saying. Hey, you need to be careful because when you're doing this, you're bringing a lot of heat, a lot of attention to yourself, and people want to come after you and target you. I get that. But at the same time, yeah, do your thing, little fella, little brother. Go ahead and do your thing. Put your watch up there. Good evening, the sun. Amaru. Good evening. Rick. Halo. All right, so that's what we're talking about with Shedeur. I think is great. Basketball players are doing it. They're saying in the NBA, they're doing it all over the place. The Shedeur. Great, wonderful. Go ahead, little brother, do your thing. But at the same time, keep your head on the swivel because they're coming at you. When you start putting these, your wear up, your expensive jewelry and all that up in people's face, well, expect to be targeted. Now, I do understand that, but at the same time, I think it's great. And I understand now it was all of this talk about how what the other team was doing. I do want to bring this up because this reminds me of Terrell Owens. Y'all remember, some of y'all who are not millennials, y'all remember when Terrell Owens was at Green Bay, and I think it was Green Bay, and he pretended like once he got a touchdown, he pretended like he pulled his pants down and turned his backside to the fans. And he got so much heat for that. It was as though he actually pulled his pants down. And this is Terrell Owens, the one who's up with Colorado all the time and helping out with the team. But yeah, they were acting as though he actually pulled his pants down. And it's like, dude, why did he do that? Because that's what Green Bay would do. But let me rephrase that, because Green Bay would actually pull their pants down literally and show their butts to the team as they came into the game. And I forget what team Terrell Owens was playing with, but I remember, if I'm not mistaken, it was Green Bay that liked to pull their pants down and show their butts to the team as they would come into the game. So what ended up happening is Terrell Owens gets his touchdown, very much like Shedeur, got his touchdown, and he responded to the crowd by pretending like he pulled his pants down and turned his backside to them. So at any rate, when you do things like this where you're setting trends or you're responding to the audience, because here Shedeur was just responding to the audience calling him overrated or what have you. And actually they were showing their watches to him. So he turns around and does the same thing back, pretty much like Terrell Lawrence did, except Terrell Lawrence didn't even pull his pants down. So I expect this. This is, they're, and I wish little brother a lot of success because he's getting a lot of heat. And but one of the great things that Shador is, he's number one in passing now. He's number one. Congratulations, Shador. And